Happy Friday, everybody. Uh, how's everybody doing? Happy August 11th as well. I know y'all gonna go out there and do some partying today. Um, I was just on YouTube and I was watching something about Corey and Carmen. I'm not reacting to their channel today. I refuse to. But I was um they was talking about if you want to build your channel or if you want to start a channel, they're going to show you how to do it. Well, shoot, really, people don't really need to know how you do it because people know how to get on YouTube and create a channel. And if you don't, YouTube shows you they sell. YouTube shows you how to create your channel, how to be monetized, and how to do all of that. And they wanted them to invest in money. Now, I'm gonna talk about a whole bunch of topics today, but I'm gonna bring this out. And one of the topics, and you know what? I'm just gonna put it out there. This is the reason why I wanted to bring this up. Because in this video, I'm talking about scammers. So in this video, I don't know if y'all heard about it. It was on YouTube that supposedly or allegedly Corey and Carmen had this chef come and cook for them. He cooked at 15 meals a day for them for 15 people. And he never got paid. And they allegedly sent him $600. He didn't go to work in January. He said that allegedly Carmen said that she was going to take care of for him. She said she didn't know how he was supposed to get paid and anything. She didn't know nothing about it. And he said that because when he put it out there, he told his story. He said, I was just telling my story and saying how I feel and saying how I no longer wanted to cook no more. And he was just sitting there saying, and then Carmen and Corey came back and respond. You can't get mad at somebody to come back and respond. Did you not think that they wasn't going to come back and respond onto what you seen? Who's are creators? These are uh YouTube influencers. These are rich people. You understand what I'm saying? He's sitting there saying that she was sitting there saying that it was on a trial run, but it wasn't on a trial. They who sits on the trial run and get tired. And he was saying how he had a SSG chain. But at the same time, what I don't understand about these people is why don't check these people out? Why don't y'all go online or investigate these people? Ask these people or ask somebody. I'm sorry for pausing, y'all. I was trying to think what to say. Ask somebody, how you a lawyer? Find you somebody and say, do you think it's good for me to work for them? Have you heard any news about them scamming anybody? Because for a long time, it was rumors out that they were scamming, but it come to find out that he was doing a raffle of selling his cars. And he had, you know what I'm saying? But see, that's why, I had to sit there and say, and y'all forgive me for saying this. If I was to ever, and I'm telling y'all, I'm out there telling y'all, if I was to ever get monetized on my YouTube channel, making money, I don't think I would hire nobody. I don't think I would hire no chef or nobody. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. Because I wouldn't need no. Even though I don't think that I could do somebody that dirty, I wouldn't dare hire nobody because I wouldn't want to. Because at the end of the day, I don't need you coming out telling my business. Once you came in that office and you started to work for me, that gave you all illusion of to, you know what I'm saying? Not to say nothing. That's just like this mess with Lizzo and her dancers. To me, I feel like people don't know when to stop. I feel like people don't know when to say enough is enough. I don't know whatever the situation may have been, but whatever it was, why was you go on the internet and say that they hired you, but then they didn't pay you? It's just not just the people that Corey and Carmen employ. I see a lot of people do that. And I be asking myself, why? And I be asking myself, why does these people put themselves out there like this? I ask this myself. I be asking because I just be wanting to know. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I told y'all, I had did this video with Lizzo reacting to it because I didn't understand it. I still don't. It's just like, you know, we make it in this world as black people, and we risen from the bottom to the top. But as we from the bottom to the top, no matter how we get there, whether we are YouTube influence, whether we do Facebook, whether we do Instagram, TikTok, I don't know no other Twitch, whatever we do, we still try to take each other down. We don't try to support one another as black people. We don't. We don't try to support one another as black people. The one thing, I'm not gonna say the whole story. The one thing that I like yesterday, I didn't record it, y'all. I might get a chance to record it tomorrow. I don't know. I'm not sure because I'm still thinking about it. So yesterday, I called myself watching Jason Lee for his message. But if anybody knows Jason Lissett, yeah, I said Jason Lissett. He's he's a gay person. He starts on YouTube and he has a Jason Lee show, and he interviewed T.S. Madison. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna say he interviewed her yesterday. I'm gonna say the video came out yesterday, and she talked about a lot. You know, she talked about Tasha K. She talked about. She just talked about what went on and what goes on in her everyday life, and she had talked about how her and Jason Lee wasn't getting along at one time, and she was talking about how she has no problem with Just Hilarious, and she said she wanted us to know that Just Hilarious have every right to be mad because we not the gatekeepers of periods and anything like that. You know, and we not can't have no babies. And it was also real that she was saying this because T.S. Madison is an activist for the LGBTQ, for the trainings. But I felt everything that she was saying, I felt it so deeply and so passionate till it wasn't even funny. So when she had said that, I was just like, she's growing up. You know what I'm saying? And they even went over some stuff where they just talked about Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union and how people were saying Gabrielle Union comes out to be mean. And because if anybody know, T.S. Madden done a movie with Gabrielle Union called Finding Perfect. And she was saying they showed love to her. T.S. Madden said they showed love to her. And, it wasn't no problem with her. You know what I'm saying? That's what they were saying. And then also T.S. said that she loves Zaya. She loves Zaya. She said she announced Zaya at the Glee Award. She said that she loves her. I asked a lot of people yesterday, and I asked a lot of people how would they feel if their child would come up and tell them they not comfortable in the body that they is, and they don't feel like a boy or they don't feel like a girl. Basically they want to be a boy. That's what the girl will say, or the boy will say he want to be a girl. A lot of people was telling me that they felt like that was too young for them to allow Zaya to. I mean, I know I talked about this uh before, but I have to talk about it because it's happening into our world. We can go over it and ignore what's going on in this world or ignore what's happening to our children. But at the end of the day, it's still happening. Everybody's sitting there saying when we bring kids into it, it's a whole different story. You know, when the LGBT community bring kids into it, it's a whole different story. They feel like that when we having gay parades and the kids can see it, you know what I'm saying, is wrong. But I'm gonna say this, and I'm not here to make anybody feel no kind of way because I'm gonna say what I want to say because this is my channel. That's what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna say what I want to say because everybody is entitled to an opinion. And this is what I have to say. We live in a world today where people feel like that they is entitled to judge you, where they are entitled to tell you how to live your life, where they're entitled to make your own life decisions. I want to come full forth and say, y'all people are not entitled to do that. The only person is entitled to make a full choices for my life is God. Um, my mama called me every day because she said, I'm gonna put this in here. My mama calls me every day, and she said because every day she called me, she kind of worried about me a little bit because my predicament. If anybody know, I'm I'm sure you can see it. I'm paralyzed. I'm confined to a hospital bed. So she worry about me a lot. And she worried about constantly is I'm depressed. And I tells her that I'm not depressed. I'm fine. I can't do nothing but be fine. Only thing I can do is to be happy that I'm still alive. And that's what I am. I'm happy that I'm still alive. Hey, yeah, I've been through a lot. And it's had been a journey for me. But if God was ready for me to go, I would have been gone. But God is not ready for me to go because He got more work for me to do. But what I do want to say is, I don't think sometimes I feel like it's right for people to make decisions on other people's life, on how they should live their life, on how they should be happy. Now, I'm not gonna say that a a child should have a right to choose if they should be gay or not at the age of 15. I'm not gonna say that, and I'm not gonna say that because I don't know, because I don't have no kids. I think I would say if I did have some kids, or if my nephew would come to me and tell me this how he felt, I don't think I would support him. Would I do I feel like I would tell my sister how to feel or how to raise her own child? No, because at the end of the day, I feel like I can't tell her that because I didn't have him. I'm just his uncle. He just coming to me to tell me how he feel and tell me what he think. And he might ask me, well, what do you think? The only thing I could tell him is, let's go talk to your mama. And she might not even feel the same way. And that's why I say living life and trying to get where you desire or get to that road, it's hard. It's hard. And people don't understand it. People don't understand it. People think they understand, but people don't. But y'all, I don't want to take up no more of y'all time. Y'all have a good Friday. This video is just about, let's just talk about what's going on in the world, and let's just talk about life. I love y'all.